I could invent something that would be worth $1 million?
You sound just like Fred Mertz.
Fred?
Yep. Ever since we've been married, he's been trying to think up one idea worth $1 million.
Oh, none of his ideas any good, huh?
Oh, he had some good ideas, but somebody always got to the patent office first. He's still mad at Edison for beating him to the electric light.
How'd this oven door get open?
Lucy doesn't know the meaning of the word no.
Ethel doesn't either.
Lucy's a sucker for any sales pitch.
Ethel is too.
Lucy and Ethel make me sick. I are going to spend a week away from you and Fred.
You mean I won't see you for a whole week?
That's right.
And you won't see me for a whole week, Fred.
Well, I'll make the sacrifice.
You know, I have a strange feeling that today is some special day or something. You know, like I'd forgotten something.
Oh, I've had that feeling.
Isn't it annoying? What could it be? Well, it must be something important.
Gee, I can't imagine what it could be, Lucy.
Luckel.
Lucko.
Luckel? That's not a word.
It is too.
Well, I never heard her use it in a sentence.
Well, like, when you take a ride in a Fifth Avenue bus, you can either take the express or the local.
We'll build a bungalow big enough for two. Big enough for two.
My honey!
Yes, me and you. And when we're married, happy we'll be. Under the bamboo, underneath the bamboo tree. Say, Lucy.
Yeah, Ricky?
You know, a funny thing happened to me on the way to the theater tonight.
What?
A tramp came up to me in the street and he said he hadn't had a bite in weeks.
What'd you do, bite him?
Lucy, how old are you? How much do you weigh? What color would your hair be if you didn't dye it? 33, 129, and mousy brown. Anything else you'd like to ask me? What? Go ahead, ask me anything you like. I like it. It feels wonderful to tell the truth. Now she's trying to use psychology on us. No, I mean it. I feel very relieved. It is wonderful to tell the truth. You should try it sometime. We'd all be much better friends. Somehow I doubt that.
Oh, now, Lucy, Ethel, give me one good reason why you should do the female lead instead of me.
You can't carry a tune.
Well.
I've been working on the radio. And Carolyn, let someone else keep score this week. You cheat. Yes, cheat. The last 3 times we played, you added up the score in your favor. I would have said something about it if I hadn't been your partner. Well, I never. And you stop jabbering and keep your mind on the game. You talk so much you don't know what cards have been played. Well.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ethel, but it's so true.
Marion, stop cackling. I've been waiting 10 years for you to lay that egg.
For the rehearsal, they won't bother.
Lucy,
Yes?
I'm not sure about that next routine. You may have to tell me how it goes again.
You're not sure?
Well, we come in, make the entrance, you know, from both sides, and then we just all together.
That's it, that's it.
like New York in June.
June?
How about you?
Well, it's kind of hot, isn't it?
I like a Gershwin too.
Gershwin?
How about you?
Well, I like them, but I can't sing them.
I like a fireside when the storm is due.
Who's going to empty the ashes, you?
I like potato chips, moonlight and motor trips. How about you, dear?
Mr. and Mrs. Massey described the two women as a middle-aged dishwater blonde.
I didn't read that far. Go on.
And a wild-eyed, frowsy redhead.
Bad trouble, honey? Well, Ricky told me that I could spend $500 for some new furniture, and I got carried away, and I spent over...
How much?
I spent over $3,000. Just because I like the little railings and it spins, you can get things from all sides. And the rug, did you notice the rug?
$3,000!
$3,272.65.
How could you do such a thing?
Hey, Ethel, a little plain dress like this couldn't cost more than $100.
Well, it better not cost more than $100, because that's all Ricky said you could spend. And if it's more than that, I'd hate to be around when he... Oh!
It can't be.
But it is.
Doesn't Loper know any other numbers but 500? Oh, it isn't every day that Mr. and Mrs. Fred Mert celebrate their 25th wedding anniversary.
That's right.
Gee, that's such a long time. 25 years.
Yeah. 25 years.
Sounds longer when you say it.
May I say that you're not the only one that has the teeth on edge.
Oh? Go on. What is it about me that sets your teeth on edge? No, go ahead. Tell me what little habit I have that drives you crazy.
Oh, you know what it is.
No, I don't.
You're doing it right now.
I'm not doing anything right now.
Is your coffee too hot?
No.
Then why are you stirring it? Every morning for hours and hours and hours.
Tickly-ting, tickly-ting, tickly-ting. Well, that's the most ridiculous thing I ever heard. I'm just stirring it enough to get the cream mixed in.
Get the cream mixed in. You stir it long enough to make butter.
Yeah. Let's wear these dresses tonight and show them, huh?
Oh, no, I won't get to wear mine for a couple of months yet.
What do you mean you won't get to wear yours for a couple of months yet?
I have a system. You know how mad Ricky gets at me when I buy a new dress.
Yeah.
Well, I just hang this away in the closet for a couple of months, and then I take it out and wear it, and Ricky says, "Is that a new dress?" And I say, "No, it's been hanging in the closet for months."
Well, I sure feel sorry for you being married to such a pinch penny.
Well, you're not exactly married to the horn of plenty.
What do you mean by that?
Well, for once, I think Fred is right. Why should you stick us for half your gasoline?
Stick you?
Well, now I know who holds the penny while Fred pinches it.
But I want a career.
You have a career. Being a mother is very important, you know.
I know that, and it's only because of little Ricky that I want to get my break in show business.
Well, I know I'm going to be sorry I asked this, but how do you figure?
Well, you just think ahead a little bit. When little Ricky goes to school and some of his playmates asks who his parents are,
Yeah?
just what is he going to have to say? My father is Ricky Ricardo, the internationally known entertainer. And then there's my mother, whose name escapes me for the moment. Cushions, $9.73. Money from sugar bowls, $29.25. Piggy banks, $28.16. GTHP, $15.36. What's GTHP? Going through husband's pants. Oh, yeah. Did you go through Fred's pants?
Every pair, including his World War I cavalry breeches.
What'd you get?
A handful of lint and a Woodrow Wilson button. Now, what does it all come to?
Well, let's see. $200.16. Not bad, huh?
Oh, great. Where'll we get the other $2,800?
How much do you get for selling blood?
Lucy.
What's
What's wrong with that?
You couldn't get $2,800 worth of blood out of a herd of elephants.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I don't want to talk about it. It's bad luck to talk about a big deal before it's set. Just keep your fingers crossed.
Well, if it's that big, I'll do better than that.
Aren't you overdoing it a little?
I'm not finished yet.
Well, that should keep the bad spirits away. Now go in the kitchen and do your dishes and don't think about it anymore. The call should come through any minute.
Well, I'm not going to uncross anything. Haircut.
Oh, no, you're not.
Why not?
Because I like your hair the way it is.
Oh, but it would look so good, sure. Please.
Look, for my son's sake, no.
What do you mean for your son's sake?
I'll explain.
Okay, explain.
All people in the world are divided into two groups, men and women.
I know, it's a wonderful arrangement.
Now, men have short hair and women have long hair. That's the difference between them.
Oh.
I don't want my son to be confused. He should know whether he should call you mother or father.
You get the true flavor of Paris.
Well, you can't go running around Paris all by yourself.
Why not?
What about your French?
What about my French?
Well, Paris is a big city, and not knowing the language, you're liable to get into a lot of trouble.
Oh, Pooh. When you first came to the United States, you didn't get into a lot of trouble because you didn't know the language, did you?
I'm married, aren't I? 20 years! You realize how old we will be in 20 years? I'll be 56 and you'll be...
Never mind.
Now, honey, I know how old you are.
I know, but I've been juggling my age for so many years, I've kind of forgotten what it is, and I want to leave it that way. Honey, what happened to you?
Yo te voy a decir lo que pasó. ¿Qué está esta señora aquí, este Ralph Ramsey?
Well, what about Ralph Ramsey?
Que lo pusimos en una pelea y me empujó en un rose bush.
What's he saying, Lucy? What's he saying?
Well, as near as I can tell, our next-door neighbor, Ralph Ramsey, pushed him into a rose bush.
6, 4, 3, 3, 8, 8, 9, 9, 1.
Couldn't you have made that 1 a 7?
Give me a pen and I will.
Oh, no, the paper would frown on that.
The Treasury Department will make a face, too. Well, look, all you have to remember is just a few words. If I help you, maybe they'll all come back to you.
All right.
Say hello.
Hello.
In Spanish, how are you going to greet them when they get here?
Oh, buenos dias.
No, dear, it's not quite that. It's not buenos dias. Buenos dias.
Oh, buenos dias.
Buenos dias.
Buenos dias.
Lucy Ricardo, this is your conscience. You've been gossiping too.
Oh, fine. My conscience has an accent. You can't tell people the truth. They think you're lying. You have to lie to make them think you're telling the truth.
Well, it's not funny. You got to cut it out.
Now, Ricky, don't be too tough on Lucy.
Thanks, Fred.
She can't help it if she's a liar.
Bye.
But I didn't promise you that I wasn't going to tell you what I think about you.
Oh. Oh, you're just going to tell me, huh?
Yeah. Pero no sé dónde empezar.
Oh.
¿Qué te pasa? ¿Se te perdió el sentido? We'll just have to face it, honey. The Mercers will be rich and we'll still be poor.
Oh, now don't go putting on a poor mouth.
Well, maybe someday they'll invite us to their penthouse. Of course, I don't mind so much for myself. I was just thinking about poor little Ricky. That money could have gone for his college education.
Well, that's certainly hitting a rich godmother below my money belt.
I never meant it as much as I do this time. If you don't let me be in your show at the Palladium, I'm going to give you such a punch, you'll talk funnier than you do now.
All right. I know this is very important to you. You can be
It
in the
is.
show.
Oh, thank you, honey. Thank you. Oh, baby. If you weren't already married, I'd marry you.
Merry Christmas, sweetheart.
Merry Christmas, you great, big, wonderful, adorable, lovable husband, you. Do you love me?
Mm-hmm.
How much?
A lot, but not enough to tell you what your Christmas present is.
Oh.
Freddie,
Yeah?
go ahead.
Go ahead and what?
You know what this means, don't you?
That means you're an incurable optimist.
Oh, Fred.
Honey, I'm only fooling. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, you great, big, adorable husband.
Every star